Hey y'all, so I hope y'all can see me because I changed the lighting because it was too bright in my face. Anyway, y'all, so I want to tell y'all some stuff that's happening at work. Like, it's some drama at work, but I ain't gonna tell you about that. Whatever, I'm gonna tell you about some other stuff. So y'all know I work night shift or whatever. So ever since I've been working there, I ain't been working there. Let me see. I've been working there ever since. For about 7 months now, 7, 8 months. I've been working at this company, right? So I patrol an apartment complex. That's where I work at. So I just patrol the apartment complex all night, and I got a golf cart. Well, when I first started working there, I noticed a whole bunch of cats, you know, loose cats or whatever. Well, it's this one particular cat that sorry y'all, I'm tired. I just want to tell y'all this is something. It's one particular cat that's always nearby me, right? So one day I got my golf cart out because my golf cart is like in the garage. So I had to come to work, get my golf cart out the garage, you know. So, you know, one day I went to the restroom. And when I came back out, the cat was in my golf cart. It's a black and white cat, you know. He black and white or she black and white. So it was in my golf cart. And at first I didn't see it because like where I work at, y'all, it's so dark. It looked like it used to be a forest because across the street from where I work, it's a forest. So that's what it looked like. Like they just, you know, tore the forest down and built the apartments or whatever. So when I got out the restroom, there was a cat on my golf cart, but the cat was by itself or whatever. And I just didn't trust it no more. I was like, no, you can't get in my golf cart because I know your little friend somewhere nearby, and you just cannot get on my golf cart because I know if I let you on, next thing you know, you and your friend gonna be on there, and I just can't do your friend. I'm scared of your friend. So no. So ever since then, that's that. Something that's happened, right? This like a different day. Well, I was doing my known patrols or whatever, and y'all remember how Michael Myers looked like when he was a little boy? He had that long hair, right? So while I was patrolling in my golf cart, and I get to one of these building numbers. I forgot which one. I'll get to a building number, you know, because I got checkpoints. So some of my checkpoints is by certain buildings. You know what I mean? So sometimes I have to get out, scan my checkpoint, get back in the golf cart. Well, okay, so what I'm telling y'all about, okay, hold on. Let me rewind a little bit. So while I was patrolling or whatever, like I said, y'all remember how Michael Myers looked at when he was little? He had that long hair. Why? I was just patrolling, you know, looking, and it was this guy standing looking at me. Like, it wasn't a normal, like, just look and then look away. It was just this normal stand in the crowd. Have you ever watched a movie and everybody was at a party and everybody was dancing, but it's that one person in the crowd that wasn't dancing, that was just sitting there staring at everybody? That's how he was. He was just sitting there staring, like, at me. And he looked like Michael Myers. He had that long hair like Michael Myers did, and he just looked like Michael Myers or whatever. And to be honest, I didn't know if he was grown, a teenager. I thought he was like a 16 or 17-year-old boy. I didn't know I didn't know what he was, but looking at him. So, like, you know how like you look at somebody, like you staring at somebody, right? And then when they catch you staring at them, they hurry up and turn right. They hurry up and turn away. Well, y'all, he didn't do that. He didn't turn away when I looked at him. When I noticed he was looking at me. So when I finally saw that he was looking at me, and he saw that I looked out, he saw me see him, or whatever he said, I did this. Like, I had parked I had stopped riding my golf cart, and I did this. And he started walking towards my golf cart, y'all. I wasn't scared. I was just like, and he said, I was calling you. I was saying security, come here. And I'm like, what is it? He was like, he said, I ain't never seen you around. I said, that's crazy because I've been here for like 7 months or something, 8 months. And he was like, I just didn't, I never seen you around. I said, I don't know why, because I always come through here because I had a checkpoint right there. Well, speaking of checkpoint right there, being in that area where he was at, somebody had took my checkpoint off because they like stickers. So they be taking them off or whatever. They take the stickers off. So, I think that's my son. I don't know. So they take the stickers off or whatever. And so I won't, because a lot of people, like, okay, so I told y'all where I work at. It's dark. So I got this bright flashlight, y'all. It's really bright. So sometimes my checkpoints can't scan my phone because it be so dark. So I have to use my flashlight to flash the light on the checkpoint so I can scan it with my phone. Well, next to the checkpoints is people's vehicles. So when I be shining my light at the checkpoint, people be thinking that I'm shining my light through their vehicles. And they be like, you know, why you shining your light through my vehicle? Every time I see you shine your light. And I even explained to them, like, what am I doing? I even showed them what am I doing. Like, I scan my checkpoints, you know. And I be thinking to myself, if you don't want to see me by your car, you need to move your car. But it's these carports, you know, the things that you park your car under. People pay for those in apartments. So a lot of people pay for that, you know. So somebody had to take my checkpoint out. Anyway, the guy was like, yeah. He said, can I get your number? And I was like, no, because the reason why I give him my number, y'all, is 2 reasons. Because, you know, he obviously, I ain't got nothing against my other race, you know, but he wasn't, you know, he just wasn't my type, you know, like that, you know. And 2 reasons why to give him my number, because I guess it's 3 reasons. He wasn't my type of man that I usually go for. The second reason is they got cameras out there, and let me tell you something. They watch them cameras. They really watch those cameras. They do. They could text me what I did. They watched it. They watch them cameras, y'all. And the third reason why I ain't give him my number is because everybody who work in the office where I work at, they all live there. The property manager, the maintenance man, they all stay on property. And I don't want to get in trouble by giving somebody my number, flirting with nobody, calling myself dating nobody, y'all. I learned a lot from my last security company I was working for, and I'm not gonna have this be a repeated cycle. So I didn't get my number. So I told him, I'm like, nah, you know, I can't give my number because, you know, I don't want nobody to find out that we talk or whatever. Just made up anything. He said, okay, cool. You know, it's nice to meet you. Why the next day I can't? It was 2 days. Why the 2 days later? Why 2 days later? You know, I'm patrolling over there again because that's my patrol. Like, that's my route. He was walking with some girl, y'all. Walking into his apartment. Because he told me he was single. That he had 2 kids, but the kids live with the baby mom. And I was like, oh, you single? He said, yeah. So you found the girlfriend that fast? That's how I know you lying. I said, thank God I did not give him my number, because if I gave him my number, y'all, I'd have been feeling so stupid. I really would. So, another thing that happened, I don't even know what the name of this video gonna be. I just want to tell y'all some stuff that's going on at work or whatever. So, anyways, I have been on this date nap, right? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was on a date nap, and I don't got it no more for simple reasons, for numerous of reasons. But I'm on this date app, and I met this guy. I haven't met him, but I was talking to this guy on there. And, you know, we was talking casually. We wasn't consistent. Like, he wasn't talking to me every day. I wasn't texting him back every day or whatever. And, so we just on there. We was talking about a good 2 months, off and on, you know. So one day he was like, when I went to work one night, he was like, he texted me. We had ended up exchanging numbers. We exchanged numbers a long time ago, but we still just never deleted the date app. Like, I still had the app, and I could see that he was still on the app, you know. We just never deleted it, I guess, because we weren't really serious or whatever. So, one day I gave him my number, we was texting or whatever. So when I went to work, that's before, he didn't even know that I work night shift. He didn't know nothing about me really, because like I said, We wasn't really talking to each other like that. It was like inconsistently. So, inconsistently, is that a word? I don't even know. But so one night he texted me. I had just pulled up to work. I've been at work for like 5 minutes. Then he had text my phone. He was like, "What you doing, beautiful?" Whatever. And I'm like, "Oh, I'm at work." He's like, "You at work?" He's like, "I was just about to tell you." He's like, "Yeah." He said, "I was just about to ask you, what's your favorite restaurant?" And he said, "Cause we can, like, when you get off work tomorrow, you can dress up." And he said, "I mean, dress up and heel." He said, "A dress and some heels." When he said that, y'all, the only thing I could think of is my pajamas that I got. I don't got no. I told y'all I don't have no dressed up heels or whatever. I didn't have that, you know. And I'm like, heels. I said, I don't know how to wear heels. I said, the only time I wore heels when I went to prom. When I got to prom, I took the heels off. He was like, "Do you got dresses?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Wear a dress then. You don't got to wear heels." I said, "Okay." So we just texting, you know. So he was like, "Man, forget that. Like, what's your favorite restaurant?" And I was like, "I don't know." And I was like, "Oh," I was like, "Chipotle." He said, "I'm not talking about like something you would just go in regular clothes. Like, I want you to tell me, like, what do you like?" He like, "You want like Applebee's?" He started naming places, Texas Roadhouse. I'm like, "I like Chipotle." He said, "Okay." He said, "I'm not gonna argue with you. You want Chipotle? Chipotle it is." So he was like, "Can I bring you some Chipotle tonight?" And I was like, you know, I was kind of skeptical about that, even though my fat butt wanted some Chipotle, right? So I was thinking to myself, I'm like, "You sure?" Because like I said, they check them cameras, and they be watching them cameras, like, for real. They really watch them cameras at work. I thought them cameras was just there for display. Heck, I thought them cameras didn't even work, but for real, they watch them cameras. So I was like, I didn't care. Like, like I said, we was inconsistent talking, right? He never asked to come to my house or whatever. I gotta wash my head today later on. He never asked to come to my house, so I was like, "Yeah, I want some Chipotle." So I gave him my job address. He said, "I can't believe you like Chipotle like that." They said, "I like it too, but not like how you like it." I said, "Oh." So I ended up giving him my work address. He ended up pulling up with the Chipotle. I ain't gonna lie, I was scared to eat it because it's like, I don't even know you like that. But I took a risk. I ate it, y'all. It was so good because, see, I eat before I go to work, but since I work in apartment complexes, I be smelling all different kind of food that the people be cooking in their apartment. So it came right in handy. Like, that food came right in handy. He came and gave me Chipotle. You know, we hugged and stuff and talked. And then he left. He said, "I bet you if I bring you Chipotle for a week, you gonna be tired of it." I said, "I never get tired of Chipotle." Day 2 come around. He bring me Chipotle again at the job. And I was like, dang. Like, I know he said he'll bring me Chipotle every day, but I did not believe him. So, ate my Chipotle. Day 3 come around. He said, "What do you want to eat tonight? Chipotle? ? I said, "Yes." Day 3. He bought me Chipotle again. And then, day 4, he bought me Chipotle again. So he bought me Chipotle for 4 days. And was I tired of it? No. So when he came that 4th time, to my job with that Chipotle, he was like, "Okay, it's time for us to, go on a date. Like, you say you want Chipotle, I've been bringing you Chipotle, but let's go on a real date." He stayed to talk about this dress and the heels. And I'm like, I'm not told him. I said, "I don't have heels, but I got dresses." But I'm explaining to him, like, I don't got like no prom dress. He said, "I want you to really dress up." This boy said he was gonna dress in the tux. I was like, what? I didn't have no dress to match his tux or whatever. So he's like, let's plan it out. He said, "Even though you work at night, we can go on the daytime. We could dress nice and go on the daytime somewhere." I said, "Okay." The next day, I got off work, whatever, went to sleep. He was texting my phone like, "Are you ready? Hello? Question mark, are you ready?" And like, he was so handsome, y'all. He drive a white Camaro. Like, he was just, you know, he was so put together. He smelled so good. He dressed it nice, you know. But for some reason, I just couldn't, like, it was just something off. I felt it. I don't know if God was trying to tell me something, but it was just something off about, you know, it don't matter. Like, I go out to eat, I don't care. But it's just something in my heart or something in my mind didn't allow me to get to know this boy. Like, I don't know if I felt something. I don't know if God was trying to tell me something, but I cannot, like after he texts me, like, question mark, are you ready? We still doing that today? Blah, 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 blah. I didn't. Okay, so anyway, y'all, it was just something about him that I just couldn't, like, go out with him. So, like, a couple days after that, he had called, and, like, we was on the phone. Like, I could screenshot you, y'all. I could screenshot it. But we was on the phone one day for, like, 2 hours and 13 minutes. Like, when I was at work, I was on the phone, and it's like good chemistry. Like I said, he handsome, got a nice car, whatever. But it's just something in me to not, like, want to go on with him, like. And I don't feel like I regretted either, like. And he, after that, I was explaining to him. So after that, he called me. I didn't answer the first time. He called me again. He said, what happened? Like, we had plans and stuff. And I just told him, like, I needed more time, you know. So after that, he sent me a long text message, y'all. A very long text message. It was like, you had me thinking, you know, we was gonna get to know each other. You had me thinking we had something, but we really didn't. Like, you had me thinking all this, you know, us being together, you know. I told that boy I was from Chicago, which I am. And he like, okay, you want us to pay for the flight to Chicago? He said, I've never been to Chicago. And I'm all about taking trips. I'm ready to take trips. He said, I'm ready to settle down and take trips. He said, I've never been to Chicago, so you ready for me to pay for the ticket so we can both go? And I was like, dang, but it's just, I don't know. Like, I couldn't do it. So right after that, I deleted that date nap, y'all. I had 2 date naps. I deleted both of them. And I have not been on no date nap since. And it's like, I don't know if God was trying to tell me something. Like, I feel like I'm so disconnected from God. Like, I'm talking to y'all after I just got work. Today's Sunday, and I promise y'all, I'm not going to be able to get up for no church. Like, it's just, I don't know what it is. Like, I feel so disconnected from God, and I just don't know, like, what to do besides go to church. But, like I said, I ain't going to be able to wake up in time. Like, because I'm falling asleep right now. I cannot wake up in time for no church. But, so I haven't talked to nobody. I haven't dated nobody or nothing. That ain't like me. That ain't me at all. Because no matter what, I always have you somebody. But this time around, it's like different. You know what I mean? It's like different. So, out of curiosity, okay, so it's like different. So, like, I'm going to say this happened. Me and him happened like 2 months ago or something. Like a month ago, we stopped talking or whatever. We've been talking for 2 months. But I've been stopped talking to him like a month ago. So he out of the blue text me last week, and he was like, hey. And I'm like, hey. And he was like, do you still feel that same way? Like, you don't want to get to know me or nothing like that? And I'm like, it's not that. It's just something that, I don't know. I don't know if I'm scared to get hurt. I don't know if I'm traumatized from my ex, or I don't know why I won't give him a chance. It's just something in me that won't give this boy a chance. Like, he tried to take me on a date. Like, every time he made plans, I just don't go through with it. Like, you know. So I don't know, but like I said, I'm wanting to go to church, but I can't. And like, when I turn on sermons at home, it don't hit well. Like, it do when you in a real, for real church. You know, it don't hit right. Like, I don't feel good how I feel in real church. So, I don't know, y'all. But that's, I don't know, y'all. I don't know about this church thing. Like, I don't know how to get closer to God without, you know, because I don't go to church, you know. So I gotta try to figure out another way. I mean, I know you ain't gotta be a church to praise God, but I feel like I need that church because I'm like craving church because I grew up in a church or whatever. So I'm craving church. It's just I don't have the strength to go. Like I literally be so tired, y'all. I work 7 days a week and I be so tired. I feel like I'm sleep deprived. I think that's what you call it. So yeah, y'all. This is the little stuff I wanted to share with y'all. But I'm about to end this video here because as y'all can see, I fallen asleep. But thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.